I spent 2 years secretly learning Spanish to eavesdrop on my toxic coworkers wanted to discover something deeply embarrassing. I work in a pretty standard boring corporate office. About 3 years ago, these three coworkers who sit right next to my boss started doing this thing where they would instantly switch to Spanish the second I walked into the break room or sat down at my desk. It drove me absolutely up the wall. I was 100% convinced they were talking shit about me. I would catch them glancing over at my desk, laughing, whispering rapidly. I'm pretty introverted, so confronting them wasn't really an option. I didn't want to look like a paranoid weirdo if I was wrong, but the anxiety was eating me alive. So I decided to play the long game. I didn't just download Duolingo and give up after 2 weeks. I went full psycho spite mode. I listened to Spanish podcast on my commute every single day. I paid for online tutor to practice speaking. I changed my phone, my Netflix, my entire digital life to Spanish. I dedicated 2 years of my life to this purely out of sheer unadulterated pettiness. Fast forward to last month, I finally hit a point where I could actually understand native speakers talking at normal speed. On Tuesday, I was at my desk, left my Spotify paused with my noise-cancelling headphones on, and waited for the daily gossip session to start. Guys, they weren't talking shit. I sat there and listened to them literally whispering about my lunch. One of them said, "Did you see what he brought today? It's that same sad dry chicken and rice. I want to bring him some of my wife's tamales, but I don't want to offend him." And the other one goes, "I know, he looks so stressed out. We should invite him to the barbecue this weekend, but I don't want him to think we're weird." I wanted to crawl under my desk and evaporate. They weren't mocking me, they were aggressive, debating my tragic meal prep skills and trying to figure out how to adopt me as a friend without scaring me away. So now I'm fluent in a second language entirely because of my own misplaced paranoia and mild narcissism. I can literally never ever tell them I accepted their barbecue invite yesterday and had to sit there and pretend I didn't know what carne asada was.